G'day everyone, got some very exciting news for you today. As some of you may remember, about 6 weeks ago I sent out a survey to people asking what changes you wanted to the Blender Guru site. Because, I've had this current website as it is for about 2 years now, and it's done well for its job, but I found that it was a little bit restrictive, and I thought it was time for a change. So a whole bunch of you responded to the survey. I got loads of suggestions, new features you wanted added, things you didn't want to change. Just basically overall improvements that could be made to the site. So I listened to it all, and then I hired a web developer, and he has installed this brand new website. So this is now the new look for Blender Guru. So as you can see, it's a lot more cleaner, and it's a lot more easier to see the new tutorials that have been posted. So the entire idea behind all this is to get rid of that blog look, because that's what a lot of you said, that they didn't like the whole bloggy type atmosphere of the old website, having all the posts mixed together. And I agree, it was quite crowded. So from the home page, you can just see all the tutorials that have been posted recently. They're all the latest ones there. You've also got the most popular tutorials here, the ones that you guys have liked the most and commented on the most. As well as that, one thing that I didn't like about the old site was that, say, you visit a tutorial here, there's a lot of scrolling around and having to find where the actual tutorial is, which doesn't make a lot of sense because the site really is about tutorials, and every time you click a post and you come to it, you would have to try and come down here in the middle of it and find where the tutorial is and play it. And it was, it was wedged in here, but beneath the, beside the sidebar and, all these other videos and stuff like that, and it got very confusing. So one of the cool things about the new website is, if I just show you right now, once it loads up the top, you can see that the tutorial is now smack dab right at the very top in this little special box here. And what's even cooler is that it's got this extra information here added in the sidebar. So it tells you the length of the tutorial, the software used, so what version of Blender the tutorial relates to, the difficulty of it, that's something a lot of you suggested, and then you can also rate the tutorial. That was a big suggestion. A lot of you guys all said you wanted to be able to rate the tutorials, and of course I'm just rating that one a 5 out of 5, as you do. And then, of course, down here, you've also got all the body as well. So just like before, you've got the extra information. I've rearranged things now so that the bullet points that are at the top, so you can find out exactly what the tutorial is about without really having to scroll down. Then you've also got, the finished result. You've got the textures used in the tutorial, and then at the bottom, there's the finished .blend file. As well as that, there's also a few other cool features. You've also got related videos there, so things related to this current one here. So you can see you've got like the asteroid tutorial and other things like that. There's a few other minor changes to the site as well. So you can see I've also got a popular posts thing there in the sidebar, my Twitter stream, Facebook, etc. And I'll show you the blog as well. So the blog is going to be where all the articles are, all the text tutorials as well. They're now all going to be featured entirely off to, so kind of like that, there's two sites in one. So, from the home page, you can just see where all the video tutorials are. And then in the blog, that's where all the written stuff is. So whenever I feel like rambling on about something, I can just write it here in the blog. And it's not going to distract, or detract from, the tutorials that are on the home page, if that makes sense. So these are a few of the cool things. A couple of other points to note that I thought I'd just show off to you now, if I can just find it. Geez, right, that's the old site. Yes, in the commenting, you can actually reply to people's posts now. So before, if somebody had a problem, they would have to name the person. So they'd have to, go all the way down to the bottom there and write say, oh, in answer to the person up there that had this question or something. And it was hard to try and figure out, who was replying to who or whatever. So with this new theme, it's got nested comments. You can now write a comment beneath somebody else's comment, and it's a lot more streamlined, a lot easier to figure out how it'll, who's talking to who and answer each other's questions. So, that's essentially it, guys. Hope you like the changes to it. By all means, I'm all ears if you've got any new tips or anything like that. Things that you don't like about the new site, by all means, let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell, guys, and I hope you like it. Enjoy.